from. No matter where you're going, there's a place you can take comfort in the knowing. Whether if you come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. God in us recognizes the God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist, or Jew, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come and love and be loved. From the bliss down to the turn down, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. God in us recognizes the God in you, God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist, or Jew, this door is open for you. This door is open. Oh, this door is open. This door is open. I said this door is open to you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the second Sunday in July, and I know that whatever brings you to us today, we are so glad that you are here. If this is your first time in the sanctuary with us, know that we see you, we appreciate you, and we thank the divine for bringing you to our door today. I hope somebody is smiling at you. I hope somebody has offered you a handshake or a hug, but made you feel welcome, because we are certainly glad that you're here. And if this is your first time joining us online, we feel your energy too. We are glad that you have peeked in just to see what it is that we are up to at CSL Visalia today. And so if this is your first time joining us online, I hope you will drop it in the chat where you are watching us from, and let us know that you are a part of the conversation on this very special day. So I wanted to remind you all that starting this Wednesday evening, Heart and Soul Center of Light, Reverend Dr. Andriette Earl and I will be offering the 17th edition of Summer School 2026. It's a free class for 5 weeks. I know you want to be a part of it. So I'm going to ask them to play a little video for it. And then on the other side of that, you're going to hear what else is happening at CSL Visalia.
Okay, heart and soul. Summer school is almost here, and honestly, you don't want to miss this one, because look at what's waiting for you. 15 commitments of conscious leadership, practical tools for showing up as your best self, allies, advocates, and co-conspirators, because growth doesn't happen alone. Affirmative prayer, the practice that turns intention into reality. Our CSL Declarations of Principles, the foundation of what we believe. And just for fun, a summer school crossword puzzle. 5 weeks, real conversation, real community, real growth. Be with us live in the sanctuary if you can, or join us on Zoom. Wednesdays, 6 to 8:15 in the evening Pacific Time, starting July 15th. Heart and Soul Summer School 2026. Come be part of it.
That was an abrupt end. Welcome, everybody. It's so nice and cool in here, and we've been lucky, but it's going to be really hot this week, so so appreciate our wonderful air conditioning that a lot of us contributed to, so that was great. So let's go to announcements. So we're halfway through our baby contest, and we need some more fun things going on. So I think Chris and Maria are talking about ice cream sundaes next week. Okay, next week. So that'll be fun. It'll still be hot, so come and donate to their wonderful doggies, Max and Ruthie. And I think Ileana, we're talking to Bev about maybe Ileana will actually come here in person because she's supposed to be quite a character, and maybe she'll, I don't know, do something fun for us. So, so we're looking for some more things to raise money and have fun and eat well. So keep thinking, if you want to help any of these sweet little babies, have ideas for them, let them know. Summer karaoke. So the one thing that Donna and Dave are doing for their kitty, Peanut Butter, is doing a summer karaoke, which is Friday the 24th, 6 to 8 p.m. It's free. So you come in, all you do is pay for your food and drink. So there's flyers there. Bring people, bring friends, bring anybody. I went to the Ice House show this weekend. It was fabulous. I told Donna, go there and bring all those people to sing. I don't know that she did, but boy, if we could get some of those singers here, it would be amazing. So it's coming up quick now, so get the flyer out. It's online. Share it with people, and let's have a good time for that. Our fundraising, I put the chair up there because Florence told me she's putting two chairs on our Facebook marketplace. So, and I'm still getting to today I am going to get some of our art things on the marketplace. So I'm hoping we're going to sell some stuff. And does anybody else come up with good stuff to put on marketplace? Things that you just don't want anymore? You got something else, Carol? Carol put on her recorders and something else? And some clothes. All right. So I guess we haven't gotten anything because you haven't gotten any calls yet. So I don't know. We might have to. I don't know if you can put it on the second time with sale or something on it. We'll have to ask. So Bev's daughter-in-law is the one doing this. She will call you if she gets a response, and then you make arrangements. Sometimes if they want you to bring down the price, you can decide if you want to do that, and then you can tell her where you'll meet this person, and exchange money for goods. So you'll hear if you're putting something on. You'll hear if anybody asks for it. Okay, next one. Oh, this is the summer school that Reverend Jack was talking about. So I put on our flyer, and there's flyers on both back tables. It starts Wednesday. You just go to our website, and you go, Let's Talk Science of Mind, one of the links there, and that's how you'll get into summer school. And he's talking about some good things, especially this declaration of principles. I really want to know I'm assuming that's what we believe, things that we always say, and I'm hoping there'll be some more discussion about, exactly what those kind of things mean. So tune in, it's all on Zoom, and I think it'll be interesting to hear. And he always has other people from his other centers, so you'll get lots of good input and different opinions. I just wanted to put this up again. We have an art show coming up in November, December. It's our friends and family regular art show, but this year it has a theme because Betty Burke, who is shown here a number of times, wants to do this Celebrating Americana show. So if we have art, I know some of you are already working on art to put in for this, and so think about it. And poems, Bobby, I'm expecting her to come up with an Americana poem. We have a piece of art there, I'll show it next time, that one of our artists who was here before, it's of a Native American. I think that fits well into our Americana show. So think about it. It's coming up. You still got plenty of time to think of something to put in and get it going. And remember, a prayer box. It's over in the corner there. We're here to help people give prayers. We have a team of practitioners who will help you. If you want to put in any kind of prayer request, you can do it online as well. Just check out our website that's under services, and you can put in your requests there too. So I think that's the last one. That's the last one, so I'll turn it back over to our host, John.
Thank you, Donna. Oh, and that's a great project. The getting the objects to put on Facebook. I actually am going to put a snowboard and garden tools because I'm not doing much of either of those these days. And what do they say? If you haven't used it in a year, you don't need it. So I challenge everyone to walk from one side of the house to the other and open some closets. I guarantee you'll find some stuff there. So we're all on our own personal mission, but we also have a mission here at the Center for Spiritual Living, and we declare that mission through our mission statement. And if we could throw that up, I'd like you to read with me, if you would, please. The Center for Spiritual Living Visalia is the place everyone comes together, connecting in love and learning how to create abundant, joyful, and peaceful lives. And now our fabulous musicians will play our next song, We Come Together.
Take a look at the person next to you. Say God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. 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 In the name of love, we come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. Come together. Come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love. For every walk of life, every creed and culture, in kinship we unite in honor of the God and each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say namaste, I bow to you. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together. We come together. We come together. We come together. Come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. 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 We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. Come together. We come together. Come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together. We come together. Come together. We come together. We come together. We come together in the name of love.
Thank you all. That was fantastic. That was really great. The belief system that we have here is one of the many things that have kept me coming back to this place for a long time. 28 years I've been coming, and I love it as much today as the first day I walked in. The belief system that we have a set of beliefs, 13 what we believe statements, and we like to pick one every week that we think reflects the theme of the talk. If you would join me in declaring that with me? We believe in the direct revelation of truth through our intuitive and spiritual nature, and that anyone may become a revealer of truth who lives in close contact with the indwelling God. Thank you. And now we have Bobby from our diversity team.
Good morning. It's nice to see everyone. Well, the quote that I have chosen for this Sunday is by Ernest Holmes. It's about seeing the divine spark in each other, so it fits in with all the things we've been saying. And it's a goal. Sometimes I miss the mark with it, but I attain to it. If you want sunshine, step out into the sunshine. If you have locked yourself in a dark closet, come out into the light. If you have been feeling that everyone is against you and no one really cares for you, know that God is in everyone. Meet God in others. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby. Could I get everyone to please rise and sing with us the next congregational song, All That I Need?
All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. I've been set free, I'm released. I've been set free, I'm released. The burden of my past gone away at last. I've been set free, I'm released. Sweet rain that washes me clean. Sweet rain that washes me clean. Mind creates all things, to my mind it brings. Sweet rain that washes me clean. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me. The light of love and grace shines upon my face. All that I need comes to me.
That sounded great.
Thank you so much. I hope you choose to be inspired today, whether it be from our DEI message or whether it be from the music or whether it be from the smile you get from someone else in the room today, just choose right now to be spiritually fed. And the other thing that I know for certain right now, and this is just a little bit of a deviation from my talk today, but I also know that from time to time, I'm called to tap into something greater than myself. And that is an understanding that somebody in our room today, whether it's in the sanctuary, whether it's online, but there's somebody today that needs a little prayer. And there's somebody today carrying a burden that's just a little bit too heavy for them to carry alone. And for whatever reason, they're not asking for prayer. They're not asking for someone else to help them carry the load. So we're going to take a time out right now as we begin today and come to a very quiet place right wherever we are. If you're in a place where you can close your eyes, I invite you to close your eyes right now. And I invite you to just allow the silence to surround you, to let the mind chatter dissipate, and that you just listen. You just listen. Spirit is whispering to you right now to say, hold them in prayer. Think of them. Affirm what is for the highest and best for whoever comes to your mind right now. There is one power and one universe and one divine expression that many of us call God. Some of us call it love. Some of us call it the divine. Whatever we personally call it from our own personal place of integrity, call it that. But remember that whatever you call that power that's greater than yourself, that you are a part of it, that you are tapped into it, that you are forever the demonstration of it right here, right now. And as we come together in this knowing that the divine knows what it is that we need to know, that the divine has the answer for what is for the highest and best to any prayer that we could ever offer up right now. All we need to is tap into it so that we may know what is ours to say, what is ours to be, what is ours to extend at a time like this. We know that whatever our ego may want us to do, it does not always sync up to whatever the divine might want us to do. So in this prayer, in this treatment, in this moment and now, we surrender our ego and thank it for being there to serve us, but we are tapping in to that power that is greater than ourselves. To know and to fully understand, what are we to say to lift the burden? What are we to do to lighten the load? What is ours to have in order that we might provide the opportunity for whatever is for the highest and best, for someone that is within our circle, someone that is within our community, someone that is in our universe, maybe even someone we don't even know. Maybe Spirit is impressing upon us right here, right now, in this moment, to be in prayer for our country or for the planet or for the global warmth that is erupting on our planet. Maybe we're praying for that. Maybe we are praying for the friend that is sick in the hospital, that we would be there if only we could. But we know that even if we can't physically be there, we can be there in spirit. We can be there in love. We can be there in prayer to know that Spirit has them, Spirit is cradling them, Spirit is taking care of them. Maybe we are to be in prayer right now for that adult child that is struggling. And we have that so on our heart that we want to just go and fix it for them. But we know Spirit is guiding us that their emancipation depends upon them finding it for themselves. And we are praying that they get there quickly. Maybe whatever it is, we are praying for and aware of this new knowing coming in about a relationship that we might be in, whether it be with a significant other or a friend. But we see the yellow flags. We know that there is something amiss. And our ego doesn't want to see it because it doesn't want to shake up the relationship, but Spirit is whispering a little something more. And so we know in this prayer treatment that whatever Spirit is whispering to us about that relationship, we are enough to transcend even this. And that we know that we can affirm that whatever is next is for our highest and best. So with all that, if there's anything else that is coming to you right now in this moment of time that prayer is appropriate, say yes to praying for it and lifting it up, knowing that our faith, our philosophy, our way of living absolutely affirms that God's got it, that the answer is already done in God. We need to merely be aware of it, open to it, and saying yes to it. So as I bring this prayer treatment to a close right now, in absolute gratitude that we are in a community where it is safe for us to pray together, to lift one up together, that we relish in that privilege, that we do not have to look over our shoulder in order to pray as Daniel did, but did anyway. We know that our life is a blessed life, and that our future is divinely unfolded before us, and our good is right there for us to claim it. And so I turn this prayer over to the divine, giving thanks for this opportunity to be together. I release any doubt, any hands I might want to put on it, and get out of my way and let God do what God does. And so it is. So my talk today is a fun little title that I remember from my childhood. And it is, I want you to imagine yourself being that young person of maybe 5 or 6, and you're out in public and somebody says something about somebody else, maybe somebody else not being their highest and best, and you as that little person wants to add your little antidote about why they're a bully or why that's true or why they do, and you're about to offer it, and your mother looks at you and gives you that side eye or wiggles that finger and says, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Now, metaphysically, we can interpretate that to have a little bit of different meaning than maybe what mom might have meant for it to mean. Mom might have been just be on your best behavior and don't embarrass me. But mom might have been teaching us not to gossip, not to add to what's already out there. Because there's this understanding, like we believe, the more negative that you put into the universe, the more negative that's going to show up. And in fact, if we say and we add to the negativity of it, Spirit is going to say, oh, that's what they're praying for, so we'll give them even more examples of that negativity. So we want to roll it back a little bit. We want to bring it back to this understanding that it is not our purpose in life to put in the correction to anybody else's life. That's not what we were called here for. We were not called here to truly put in the correction that our ego might want to put in to the situation. I hope I'm making myself clear here, because here's the nuance, here's the difference. There is times when Spirit is going to say, stand up and speak up. Do not allow this negativity to persist. Stop it. Stop it right now. Spirit is whispering to us. There is an opportunity to put in what is for the highest and best for all. And I'll give an example of that. Same mother, same little strict behavior, same kind of way of looking at the world. I was in the 3rd grade, and I had this, I want to say, this teacher that could have made a role in a movie for being that mean teacher. I mean, she walked around in those orthopedic shoes with the seam stockings going up her back, carrying that ruler, walking around, smacking it, making sure that everybody was facing forward at exactly the same time, making sure that when she walked into the back of the room, all the students would stand up, and she would walk to the front of the room and she'd slap that ruler on the desk again, point over to the American flag, and we would all recite the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. And then she would pull out her chair, she would sit down, and only then could we sit down as students. That kind of paints the picture, kind of gives you an idea of this woman who had a name that contradicted her behavior. Her name was Miss Hart. Miss Hart was an authoritarian figure in that 3rd grade classroom. She was going to keep order no matter what. And because I was raised by my mother, I was the polite little kid that knew better than to give Miss Hart a hard time or to even speak up whenever I wanted to say something. But then there was a Friday afternoon. And on that Friday afternoon at 3:10, she decided to do desk inspection as she did every day at 3:10 p.m. She would walk up and down the 4 rows of our school desks, and we would lift the top of the desk, and the history book would be on the bottom, the arithmetic book would be next, the reader would be on top of that. On the other side would be another book, our geography book. Then there would be another book, whatever book we had checked out for the library that week, all in perfect order. Our pencils would have been sharpened, ready to go for the next day. Our little eraser would be on the other side, and she would peer in and look at each desk to make sure each book was in its proper place. And then the student would lower the desk, and she would go back to the front of the room and announce that we had all passed inspection. But on this particular day, she went back to her desk and handed out a spelling test and said, take this test home and show your parents how you did on this spelling test. So she passed out the test, and I noticed that to my left, little Cynthia lifted the top of her desk and slipped the spelling test inside the desk and put the lid down because she knew she wasn't going to go right home that day and wasn't going to see her mother. All of a sudden, Miss Hart stands up, pushes her chair back to the wall, and said, how dare you? And she walked around and immediately walked over and stood in front of Cynthia's desk, raised the desk, saw the loose piece of paper. She bent over, picked up the desk from its feet, and dumped everything of Cynthia's out onto the floor in front of her. I gasped. And the teacher looked at me with those fiery eyes and says, "Do you have something to say about this?" Out of my mouth came, "I think I just witnessed the stupidest thing I've ever seen." The bell rang and I ran. But I could not hold back what I had witnessed as being anything other than an unjust. And as I walked home from school that day, all my other friends said, "How'd you do? Aren't you afraid?" And it was like, no, I'm not afraid. If if I get in trouble for that, I get in trouble for that. And that was just kind of my attitude. Now I have no idea where that attitude came from in the third grade in Miss Hart's class. But what I remember is I didn't think about it all that much that weekend. On Monday, we got our report cards. And I had B's and A's, but in citizenship, I had a C minus. Now, I had never had anything other than an A in citizenship up until that point. But on that report card for that period, I had a C minus in citizenship. Well, when my mom got home from work, my mom got home at 3 o'clock. I walked in the door at like 3:05, and we had met. And of course, in my hand was the report card. And I showed it to her, and she saw the C minus and said, "What is this about? What is going on?" All I could think about was this story of Cynthia. And I said, "I think this is why I got the C minus, because this is what happened. This is what I said. And this is what I did." As I was standing there in our kitchen, I saw my mother look up at the clock, realize that the teachers would still be at the school till 3:30 or 4 o'clock. She grabbed her purse, she grabbed her car keys, and left. Didn't take me with her, but she was gone. And I thought, boy, when she gets home, I'm really going to be in trouble, because Miss Hart, had to tell her about it, how disrespectful I was, and what this was about. And then the next thing I realized, my mother was coming into the door and she handed me her report card. She goes, "Look at it now." That C minus had been changed to an A minus. Now, I would love to know the conversation that might have happened in that third grade class between those two women. But I also realized I didn't need to know, because I stood on my truth. I was operating out of my own sense of integrity, personal integrity, about what I thought was fair. What I didn't know is that I had an ally, an advocate in my mom about that situation. Normally, I would have been reprimanded for questioning authority, because that was just her code of ethics for parenting. But when the truth showed up, she understood. And then what she invited me to do in our conversations after that is to look at what happens the next time something happens with that. How do I operate? Do I bring my mom into the picture sooner? Do I bring my allies into the conversation? What is it that I might do differently the next time around? But because I felt the truth about the situation, I was willing to stand in the truth of the situation. It reminds me of the biblical story of Queen Esther. If you know Esther, King Solomon was going to kill all the Jews, and they were going to be persecuted, and she knew it was happening, and she knew that she had a truth deep within her that she needed to speak up no matter what. She could have resisted. She could have said nothing and had a wonderful life. But she knew that she herself was Jewish. And she had to speak up. And she went to the king to speak. And that wasn't even supposed to happen. Women were not allowed to go speak on their own accord. They could not speak up, even if she was a queen, unless she was beckoned to come. But she went anyway, because as she said, if I perish, I perish, because the cost is just too great not to tell the truth. We all have that level of breaking point, if you will, where our purpose, our values, our belief systems are so certain to us that to not speak up violates our integrity of who and whose we are. We had to have that conversation. I had to do what I did with Miss Hart. My mom had to do what she did as my co-conspirator. Esther had to do what she had to do. Daniel was going to be put into the cave and eaten by the lions because he had the audacity to pray. But he prayed in a way that was unconventional, a way that had not been done before. But he knew in his heart of heart, praying was what he was called to do, and he was going to do it anyway, no matter what the personal cost might have been to him. As folks who participate in this faith, this philosophy, this way of living known as the science of mind, one of the things that we hold above all else is that we are connected to the divine, that we can tap into a power greater than ourselves. And we can do so not by going out, but by going within. And by going within, whether it be through prayer, through meditation, through being quiet, or being still, or surrounding ourselves in music, or surrounding ourselves in like-minded people, whatever we do to go within, we know that by going within, we're going through a portal that reveals that connection to the divine, to where we can get the answers to what it is for us to be, do, and have in our life. And that we are called to be the example of manifestation. We are called to be the example that our planet, our world is prosperous enough that we can all prosper. Our prosperity does not have to come at the cost of somebody else's prosperity. Our good does not have to come at the cost of anyone else. Our ability to be loved does not have to come at the cost of somebody else not being loved. Our evolution is unlimited. And when we tap into that and remember that and express that, we are the example of divine intelligence. We are the example that love is love is love is love. We are the example that if you want to change your life, all you have to do is change your thinking, change your mind. You don't have to eradicate somebody else in the process. You don't have to make other people wrong in order for you to rise up. Oh, look at the lessons that we are learning in life, that we have this opportunity to go to God in prayer, to know that we do not have to put anybody else down. and in order for us to be seen. We don't have to do anything like that because we are divinely connected to something greater than ourselves. And when those trials happen in life, when those time comes, when we must honor our word, we must speak up. We know that we are standing on firm ground because we are connected with the divine. That empowers us to say, not on my watch, not in my universe, not in my house. We're not coming from ego when we were coming from our divine integrity. We are setting the expectation of how the divine works through us, and we will not accept anything in our life less than love, less than truth, less than light. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you all. Go be your authentic self. That's what God sent you here for. And now let's enjoy some more music.
Welcome our musicians back, and they will sing for us, What a Wonderful World.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, the bright blessed day and the dark sacred night, and I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow look so pretty in the sky. It's also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? They're really saying, I love you. I hear babies cry. I watch them grow. They'll learn so much more than I will ever know. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Ooh, yeah.
Wow. It's fantastic. Thank you so much, all three of you. Beautiful. Thank you. It's now time for our giving. Will the ushers please come forward? And while they're coming forward, I'd like to read the ways that we can donate to the center. If you'd like to donate to the Center for Spiritual Living Visalia, go to www.cslvisalia.org and click on donate, or mail a check to CSL Visalia, 117 South Locust, Visalia. Thank you. If I could ask the congregation to join in reading the prosperity prayer. Today, I expect every good thing to come to me, for I know that divine abundance is forever manifesting itself in my affairs. I am keeping with my whole mind and thought and expectation open to new experiences, to happier events, to more complete self-expression. Everything that belongs to spirit, I accept. Everything that partakes of the nature of divine reality, I claim as my own. I identify with success, and I prosper in everything I do. As I give thanks for the good now flowing into my life, I gladly share that good with others. The more I give, the more I receive. I experience a deeper consciousness of peace and security, for I know that I am in the embrace of a warm, loving presence. My cup runneth over. I exist in limitless possibility. If I could get the ushers to begin collecting, starting in the back, please. Once you've given your gift, if I could ask you to come forward. Please join in circle. Please join me in blessing these gifts. We bless these gifts and give thanks for all the good that they will manifest, and so it is.
And so it is, and so it is. I want to thank you for today. I want to thank you for the opportunity to be with you, and to say, I feel you. We're moving through a time in our country, a time on the planet where pivot is required, where we have to consciously remember that peace is a possibility. Peace is right there for us if we claim it. And if we stand up and hold on to our divine integrity and say, you're not going to take peace away from me. You're not going to take democracy away from me. You're not going to take away the possibilities that we have yet to even experience our highest and best. Not on my watch will I watch anyone that I love be marginalized, pushed to the side, or forgotten. It's not who we are, because we know that peace is an inside out job, and peace begins with me. So join me in our benediction as we sing together. Let there be peace on earth. Thank you, everyone.